Thomas the best. He's a really nice person. And, I just got to move on.
With the distractions the reporters caused, how long do you think it will be before you can finally feel like it's all gone, it's all behind you?
I think now, I haven't looked at the report or anything, because honestly, it really doesn't affect us anymore. The decision was already made. And, I think that's just reassurance to read it. But, I've moved on, and you have to because it's week by week, and we just got to worry about Ohio State this week.
Do you think it helps you guys as players to have this all stuff break after you've had such a significant win over Purdue?
I think the timing, there was never going to be a good time to have this news, but when it happened, just got to move on and just pray for the families, for Mike Thomas' family that was involved, and wish them the best of luck.
Consistently throughout the season, the defense has performed at a much higher level than last year. I mean, how much do you notice that as a quarterback, being able to get the ball back quicker, stuff like that? Like, what have you noticed from the defense this year?
Yeah, they've been a lot more effective, I think, this year. I think Coach Banks has done a good job just bringing that swagger back, and got a lot of veterans back like V and Eaton, Fedgelm. Some of those main guys that are back, and you can just tell they're playing with the confidence that you probably didn't see that last year, and they've done a really good job for us.
From what you've noticed, have you noticed the help brought by Mike Fair? Does that also play a role into it as well?
Yeah, absolutely. The D-line has been playing really well, and I think it starts with him. He's a great person, a great coach, really fun to be around, and I think he just kind of brought that spark to the defense this year.
Wes, sorry for the question was already been asked. What was your reaction to hearing about the dismissal of Mike Thomas?
Yeah, I think I was just shocked more than anything, just the timing of it. There's never going to be a good time for the report, but then just to hear about Mr. Thomas, just pray for him and his family, and they're great people, and just got to move on, got to worry about Ohio State this week.
Is that hard to do, or is that you're pretty focused that you don't have to work hard at putting that out of your mind?
Yeah, the biggest thing is, we don't have daily contact with Mr. Thomas. It was just a little different with Coach Beckman, because we had daily contact with him, so it doesn't affect us, daily. But it's just someone lost in the program. So, just gonna worry about Ohio State. Got crunch time. Need another win for bowl, and just got to keep working for it.
Have you had the chance to read the report?
No, I haven't. I saw some guys reading it and heard some stuff about it, but I haven't read it myself.
Are you going to? Do you anticipate?
I heard it's like 1,200 pages, so probably not.
Do you have any schoolwork this week?
Yeah. But the thing, the decision already happened, to let Coach Beckman go. So, I don't think I'm going to read it and see anything new. So.
Relieved at all that I assume you've heard this, that the report doesn't say a whole lot that's very bad about the rest of the staff who's still here. What does that mean to you guys? Does that help ease things a bit?
Yeah, I think it eased things a little bit, just knowing that, nothing was said bad about Coach Cubitt or Coach Banks or any of the other guys. I think at the end of the day, it just, if they would have got negative press, it probably wouldn't have had a great chance of staying. So I think that gives them a shot, just getting positive.
You guys have had a lot of practice at trying to put things aside and focus on the schedule. Does this get easier?
Yeah, it's just another thing thrown at us, some more adversity. I think this team and the coaching staff has done a great job of just, being open with us and talking about everything, and we just move on quickly just because it's a short season and, play Ohio State this week. Just got to worry about that.
When things like this happen, what's it like as you interact with each other? It's got to be tempting to look at each other and kind of think, what's next?
Yeah, I think that's kind of our reaction. We kind of just laugh it off, wow, another thing thrown at us, and it's too bad, but it's life. Life's not fair, and just got to keep moving on, keep plugging.
Do you ever host recruits?
I'm sorry.
Do you ever host recruits personally?
I did when I was my transfer year. I did.
Not now.
Not now though.
Okay. Yeah, it would be difficult to not. These guys are being recruited by other schools, and what they're saying about Illinois is,
right.
Oh, sure, they're nice people, but they're not going to be there next year.
Yeah. I think that's the problem at any school, honestly. There's very few schools that have complete job security with their head coaches, and so that's just kind of the college football way. And Illinois is a great place. There's a lot of great people involved here, and if any recruits see that, they'll know this is a good place.
When you were in high school and being recruited, and when you said I'm going to transfer, and then you get another round of it, but
Right.
what are the kind of things that other coaches tell you, like the negative recruiting? What things come up?
I think every coach, I never have really experienced a coach say a negative thing about another coach. I think that's just, just the way that, everyone's positive towards each other. Obviously, they find more positive things at their school than others, but no one really trashed any other school, which is refreshing because, I don't think I'd want to go play for someone who's talking bad about another coach.
Interesting.
Would you be concerned about going to a school that would be in this kind of situation with the interim chancellor, interim AD, interim head coach if you were being recruited?
I think that would be something, to look at, obviously. Job security is important. That's definitely something I looked at when I was a recruit. So I think that'd be something to look at, but at the end of the day, you can't control it. So, and at the end of the day, they're going to have an Illinois football program here. So,
Thanks, Wes.
Do you think it'll be important to keep the job moving forward, just for the sake of the program?
I think it would be really important. I think we got a good thing going. Just within the football, those 105 players and 20 coaches. I think everyone's really close, and with everything that's happened, we've really gotten closer. And I think that's a positive, and that's something that's going to be hard to replace.
With all this stuff going on, did you guys meet? Did you guys players talk or anything like that?
No, yeah, I just found out some students were talking in class, and I found out in class just like last time. So, but we didn't have a team meeting or anything about it. RST 410.
How have you guys been able to handle it? Still have a chance here.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of us against the world, and I think that's the thing we like about it. I think for us to go to a bowl game would be just something so special because with everything that's happened this year, we got 3 weeks left, and we're just gonna keep fighting until we do it.
What about Ohio State's defense?
Right. Yeah. They're obviously really good. I think it starts up front with them. They have a lot of talented players up front. They're very experienced. They didn't really lose many people from last year, and just gonna have to execute and get that first down to sustain drives.
As you're watching film this year, all the defensive linemen you play, is there one that stuck out? Like I'm scared. I'm worried about that guy more than him.
I try not to look at individuals just because there's a lot of good D linemen. You could say that about every team has that one guy that's pretty special. So I trust my guys up front and that they'll get the job done.